Hello students, in this lecture we will discuss about the like and the unlike irrational numbers and the conjugate of the irrational numbers and the type of the irrational numbers and the simplification of irrational numbers. And the first topic is like and the unlike irrational numbers. The first one definition for the like irrational number, the like irrational numbers. The definition of the like irrational number says if we have irrational numbers or the pair of the irrational numbers having the same or the common irrational factors, then the numbers are called like irrational numbers. For example, if we have root 2 and the 3 root 2 and the 5 root 2, we can see easily here in the each term we have root 2 is a common irrational factor between the root 2 and the 3 root 2 and the 5 root 2. So this is called your like irrational numbers. In the same way, the unlike irrational numbers. Unlike irrational numbers, if we have the irrational numbers or the pair of the irrational numbers with the different irrational factors called unlike irrational numbers. For example, if we have root 2 and the 3 root 5 and the 4 root 7. Look at the given examples. Here we have the root 2 is not equal to the root 5 and not equal to the root 7. It means all these are the difference from each other. It means these are the unlike irrational numbers. Now come to our next topic, which is the type of the irrational numbers. The type of the irrational numbers. In this way, the first one type is the monomial irrational numbers. The monomial irrational number says an irrational number which contains a single term is called the monomial irrational number. Monomial irrational number. If a irrational number contains only a single term, then the term is called monomial irrational number. That is only the root 2, root 3. There is only single term is given. The root 2 and the root 3. All these are the having the single terms. So this is called the monomial irrational number. Now come to the second one, which is the binomial irrational number. The binomial irrational number. And the definition of the binomial irrational number says if we have the two terms, two irrational numbers in a term, it's called the binomial irrational numbers. Like we have root 2 plus root 3, root 5 plus root 7. All these terms are having the two terms. All these numbers are having the two terms, the root 2 and the root 3, with the operation addition. So these are called the binomial irrational numbers. In the same way, the trinomial irrational numbers having the three terms, the root 2 plus root 3 plus root 5, the root 3 plus root 7 plus root 9. All these numbers are called the trinomial irrational numbers. If we have the binomial irrational numbers, then for this we have the conjugate of the binomial irrational numbers. The conjugate of binomial irrational number. The conjugate of the binomial irrational number, if we have a term or the binomial term with equal rational factors but with the different signs, then it will be called the conjugate of the given binomial irrational number. हमारे पास अगर कोई भी binomial irrational number दिया हुआ है root 2 plus root 3, this is a binomial irrational number with the two terms root 2 and the root 3. Then the conjugate of the binomial irrational number root 2 plus root 3 will be the root 2 minus root 3. The same irrational factors with the different signs. Here we have the positive sign, then the conjugate will be have negative sign. The root 2 minus root 3 will be the conjugate of the binomial irrational numbers. Now, the third one topic is the rationalization of the irrational numbers. The rationalization of the irrational numbers, and in the way of rationalization we will use the method of the conjugate multiplication. For the first method, if we have a rational number root 75, so first make the factors of the 75. 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. The 3 multiplied by 5 with the 5. It means the 5 have a pair and it will come out from the root side and we get 5 root 3. Now we have to rationalize it, and just before rationalize it, this is your rationalizing factor. Root 3 is a rationalizing factor of your given root 75 number, the irrational number. And in this rational irrational factor, we will multiply with the same rational number, irrational number, to rationalize it. तो हम यहाँ पर root 3 का multiply कर देंगे and we get 5 multiplied by 3. The root 3 multiplied with the root 3 gets 3. 5 3s are 15. This is your answer. Now let me tell you one thing, that how the root 3 multiplied by root 3 is equal to the 3. The root 3 multiplied by root 3 gives 3. Let me show you how it happens. The 3 to the power 1 by 2 can be written as root 3, and the 3 to the power again 1 by 2 can be written as root 3. Now according to the law of indices, the same radicals with the same exponents adds, and we get 3 to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to the 3 to the power 1 is equal to the 3. So this is the reason why the multiplication of root 3 and the root 3 gets 3. In the same way, if we multiply the root 5 with the root 5, we will get the 5, and the root 7 multiplied with the root 7 gets the root 7, only 7. So these are the your monomial irrational numbers, binomial irrational numbers, the trinomial irrational numbers, and the conjugate of the binomial and the trinomial irrational numbers. The conjugate of the irrational numbers is the same irrational numbers with the different sign. Now the next topic is the rationalization, which we are using. The first method of the rationalizing was to multiply the same irrational number with the given irrational number to make the rationalizing factor. Now if we have irrational numbers in the form of P upon Q. That is the root 6 upon root 3 minus root 2. This is an irrational number with the form of P upon Q. Here at the place of P we have the root 6, and at the place of Q we have the root 3 minus root 2. Then we will use here the method of the conjugate multiplication. The conjugate of the denominator will be the root 3 minus root 2, root 3 plus root 2. The conjugate of denominator root 3 minus root 2, according to the definition of the conjugate of the binomial irrational numbers, the root 3 minus root 2 will be root 3 plus root 2. Now multiply the conjugate in the numerator and the denominator both, and we will get here root 6 multiplied by root 3 plus root 2, and the root 3 minus root 2 in the denominator multiplied by root 3 plus root 2 to rationalize the given equation. Now the multiplication of root 6 multiplied by root 3 plus root 2 remains same. Now we will use here the method a plus b multiplied by a minus b. The expansion of the a plus b and the a minus b gives a square minus b square. And we have at the place of a here 3 and at the place of b we have 2. The root 3 minus root 2 multiplied by root 3 plus root 2 gives root 3 to the power 2 minus root 2 to the power 2. And we will get here root 6 multiplied by root 3 plus root 2 upon 3 minus 2. And the 3 minus 2 in the denominator gives 1. And we have the root 6 multiplication with the root 3 gives root 18. And the root 6 again multiplied with the root 2 gives root 12. And we can write down the root 18 in the form of rational numbers 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Because the 9 2s are 18, 9 will come out from the root side and we get 3. And in the root 12, 4 3s are 12 and 4 comes out from the root and we get 2 root 3. So this is your rational number, rationalized rational number. The rationalization of the root 6 upon root 3 minus root 2 is 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3. Simply we can solve all this question of this exercise by rationalizing the numerator and the denominator by the multiplication of conjugates. Now come to the law of indices. And the law of indices will be used in the further exercise for simplification of the irrational numbers. The first one, law of indices. First one law of indices is root n to the whole power n gives a. Let me show you how, because the simplification of the formulas is too much important to learn them easily. Root n, it can be represented as a to the power n to the whole power 1 upon n. Now a to the power n when multiplied with the 1 upon n, then a is equal to the n upon n in the multiplication. And let me tell you by the one step more, we will write here n multiplied by 1 upon n, and the n will be divided by a and we get a. Now we have the different radicals with the same exponents, that is the n root a multiplied by n root b gives root n root ab. If a to the power 1 upon n multiplied by a to the power b to the power 1 upon n is equal to the ab to the power 1 upon n, because the exponents were same and the radicals were different. Similarly, in the division we will use it. If the n root a divided by the n root b, then we will write as the n root a upon b. The n root a divided by n root b will give the whole n root a upon b. The same exponents with the different radicals can be written in the common bracket. So these are the laws of indices, can be used in your further exercise and you can solve the question using them easily. Thank you.